Hey everyone, welcome back to ACT Math Quick Hits, where you can make this one small change and watch these videos. It doesn't cost you any money, only costs a little bit of time, and you're going to help improve your ACT math score. All right, there's the rundown of the math section of the ACT. So let's get back into it for today. All right, so we have a trig one today. So trig ones are pretty few and far between, but you will have, you could have a couple of them on your math section of the ACT. So what do we have here? It says, what is the amplitude of the graph of this function, right? So it looks super complicated. 1/2 cosine 3x plus pi. And then it says shown on the standard xy coordinate plane. So that's just a bunch of extra stuff just saying, hey, look, here's the graph of it below. What's the amplitude? So Desmos isn't going to be able to do anything for us because it's already giving us the function below. We have to understand, well, what is the amplitude and how do we find that amplitude given a graph or given a equation. So if you remember, though, the amplitude is actually one of the easiest things to find. It's just represented by the value that's being multiplied by the trig function. So technically you would do the absolute value, I guess we'd say A, right? A for amplitude equals the absolute value of that piece. But for this one, because we have a positive value, the absolute value is just going to stay as positive. So our amplitude is just 1/2. Right, and so again, this is one of those questions that can go very, very quick for you if you remember what the amplitude is. But if you don't, right, you have a whole bunch of numbers up there within your function, right? You even see pi up there in your function, and then down here, right, you have a bunch of good distractors that kind of correlate to those pieces up there. So again, remember, the amplitude is just the value that's being multiplied by the trig function. So we are choice B. If it would let me fill that in. There we go. All right, thanks for watching, everyone. I know this stuff isn't the most exciting out there, and the videos aren't the most polished either. But your future self is going to appreciate it if you like and subscribe. That way you can keep getting these quick hits, learn a little bit of math, learn a little bit about the ACT, learn Desmos when we have a chance to, and then help improve your score. So thanks, everyone.